welcome back if you've been here. If you've not, hello. Uh, so, sneaking in on my lunch break, which, one second, let me actually change my status at work to show that I'm taking my lunch break. I do love a work from home day. So, on my lunch break, I'm taking the opportunity to record the album review. Finally, the album review for I-dle's special album, the English album, which I just realized. I just realized because I'm pulling all these things up and I'm like, oh, there are no subs. I'm like, duh, it's the. Although I mean, I guess there should still be some subs though, right? I mean, there are other languages, but there are no English subs, but there's not needed. But yeah, so I guess there's a video for I Do, and then I think there's some type of performance for I Do. But for everything else, I couldn't really find anything like a special clip or performance or some kind of special video or music video or anything. So I have I Do, then I have the I Do performance video, and then I have Eyes Roll. There seemed to be like there was a video or something, but it seemed to be fan made. I don't think that was real. There's Eyes Roll, Flip It, and then Tall Trees. I believe Eyes Roll is on Spotify. It's got the E that says explicit, so that fascinates me. But yeah, okay. So I don't want to talk too much or waste too much time, so I'm just gonna get into it. Yeah, let's go. So I'm gonna start with I Do, which has an official. I think someone said in the comments for the I Want That reaction that they typically don't prefer like that they typically don't prefer the B-sides because they're a little bit more emotional. I guess I'm kind of getting that. I mean, this is like, it's definitely not like a ballad or anything. But like the theme and the vocals, it is definitely feels like it's a bit more emotional or emotionally driven than I Want That, which was pretty upbeat. If I recall, yeah, pretty upbeat. Okay, so yeah, that's just what I'm thinking right now. But I really love the vocals so far. Again, it's really always interesting to hear Soyeon singing with her tone. That it's a bit. I have to get used to hearing her sing, because it's just such a unique tone. I really do. I am looking forward to a guide because I really do want to know I can't put a name to the face yet. So I do have lyric videos coming up for this reaction, so hopefully that will help me start that journey of learning that. So yeah, I can't put voices to faces, and the only voices I even recognize are still Soyeon and Miyeon. Yeah, so anyway. I didn't like movies. I'm upset. That was so cute. Okay, Lil Nas X. That was so cute though. Like genuinely, I love that. The song is cute. Now I don't know if it's a song I would listen to. Um, Again, there's a certain kind of like it's a really nice song, and I wouldn't. Um, I don't know if I would skip it, but like if it came up in a playlist. But it's not. I don't think it's like a song I would really seek out because I usually like a song. Well, that wasn't English. I usually like songs that have like a little more like like a little more. I also don't typically like emotional songs or ballads or just like straight pop songs that kind of stay at a level and it's like emotional. And I know that this kind of sounds contradictory because I also say, well, I don't like songs that are all over the place. Trust me, there I want that. I want that. I feel like it has some oomph to it, and it stayed in a vibe, and it wasn't all over the place. So that is the perfect compromise for me. or if there's a change up, it just kind of works. I feel like the change ups just don't work a lot for me. And when it does, I am really excited just because I like to like things I don't usually like, if that makes sense. So when there's a wild change up that I can be into, um, yeah, I'm surprised and I'm very happy when that happens. Anyway, let's see. It's the in the vocals. Really, I mean, and that's what got me here in the first place. Is because every time I would hear I-dle's title tracks, I really love the vocals. I think that there's some people in this group with some unique vocal tones, and it's so interesting to see them to hear them together. Um, so that's why I was like, oh, I want to like it, but I don't know. Um, but yeah, I think that was a really sweet song. So I'm gonna watch this Skyline performance video, drone version. So I guess there is a version that is not a drone version. But drone sounds exciting. So let's see. About it, I know, uh, I know Mion and I know Soyeon. I know their voices and I know their faces. But also, I think I know Yuki's voice. I think I can pretty much pick that out. It's very unique. Um, Now, I don't think I know her face, and I think there's no Minnie would be the Minnie. Yes, Shuhua. I know. I'm sorry. I know I'm probably saying it wrong. Okay, so never mind. I was like, oh, I think there's only have to figure out one or two members, but no, that's not true because I don't know Shuhua. I know that's wrong, and I do apologize. I don't want to keep saying it, but I don't know her face or her voice yet, and I don't know Minnie's face or her voice. I know Yuki's voice, and I know Mion and Soyeon's faces and voices. Okay, so that's where I'm at. Okay, I got it. This is why it's good to listen twice to the songs. I got it. I do love that song. My only thing, the only thing is I wish, God, if there even was a bridge, if there was a bridge, it just blended way too much into the previous verses. And if there was no bridge, then I wish there was a bridge. I just can't even tell. I wish there was a bridge that was something different, or a third course that did something different, or a bridge that really stood out. Um, and I think that just would have this felt to me like if I don't like to do the ranking thing, but if I were going to, like it was 8 out of 10, and I just would have been 10 out of 10 if I feel like I got a build up to something like these. It is emotional. She doesn't love you like I do. You know what I mean? Like it's there is some emotion packed into this, and I wish there was a emotional. I mean, I wish there was a sonic build up that was there was something going. I wish it was just going somewhere. Um, so yeah, that's my only thing about that song. I do really like it though. It's really sweet, and I did like it even more the second time around. But a performance would do that every time, right? But like I said, don't want to talk too much because I want to get through this and um, get it all posted and stuff. Eyes roll. Okay. Yay, pictures. Finally. Okay, fine. I was like in that last video, did I mention more members than there were? Okay, but this is okay. So, Rico. Oh, and I know lyric videos can be screwed up sometimes. So just any corrections you like that you think need to be made, please do, because it is unfortunate when you don't know a group and the lyric videos are wrong, because it's like, how would I know? But I want to know because I'm trying to learn, so it sucks if I'm being poorly educated through these lyric videos. So okay. Hold on. Whoa. Hold on. I feel like I had no time. I feel like this just went for it. She's saying ass, and now I get why it's explicit. Hold on, just let me. Oh, I want to turn it up a tiny bit, but I'm so worried. Can I turn it up a tiny bit? Wow, they went there. Yeah. Oh, Minnie. Okay, Minnie. Um, so I think that that's Minnie in the last song, and I do, who I guess would go. Does she start the chorus or pre-chorus? I can't remember which one, but I thought that her voice was so elegant, and like I just thought she was the perfect person too. So I don't know if that's usually if she's a solo vocalist, and that's kind of how she's used vocally a lot. Is she kind of starts the bridges or the choruses or the pre-choruses, but there's just something very, it's just pretty and just so elegant. I just thought that for this, especially for being kind of an emotional song, I thought, oh, that was just so pretty. That was just so perfect. Um, yes, but her voice is so pretty. I like that. I mean, I like it. It's like an island beat, kind of. I like this beat. Ooh, got it. Excited for this bridge. Okay, this is building up. Uh, it built to a nice note, but I thought it was going to build into something else a bit more explosive. Minnie, I have a new favorite voice. I like Minnie's voice a lot. Immediately, not just gonna move on. Okay, I like that. Like I said, once again, once again I thought that the bridge was building up to something. Although that time I just feel like I got tricked because in I do like it was just always it was a pretty mellow kind of sweet song. But this time there actually was a build up that kind of went, you know, which isn't a complaint this time. I just it would have been nice, just because it's such a like a it's kind of one of those like straightforward songs. It's just kind of a little bit um like the beat was almost, I wanted to say it was felt almost like a reggaeton beat, like right on the edge of that, but not, not quite. But like it was chill, but it was like a dancey kind of beat, basically. Is what I'm saying. So I did think that it was just based on the genre or the beat, the instrumental. I thought it would build up to something, but the beat in the chorus is was cool enough. Like it was already doing enough. So just to go right back to that was fine. Now I know, and so I'll enjoy it when I listen to it again. All right, so next we have Flip It. Honestly, I'm enjoying it because I already liked I Want That. I do, like I said, it's a sweet song. I don't know if I would seek it out, but it's still a sweet song. I wouldn't skip it necessarily. Eyes Roll is a bop. It's a chill bop in terms of like you can dance to it, but you're not gonna go wild to it. Enjoy Eyes Roll. I actually put that on a playlist. I would seek that one out for sure, and I Want That. Okay, so now Flip It. Now, I thought this would be interesting to actually see how their line distribution goes, because I don't know their roles, so I don't know with vocals anyway. I don't know who's the main vocalist. I assume Neon, but that's a poor assumption probably. I just figure, again, going back to the League of Legends thing, it makes sense to me that they would have gotten the main vocalist and the main rapper for that. So that's more me thinking logically than anything else. It's not me saying that there's someone in a group that can't be that. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know who's the sub vocalist. I just feel like based on what I've seen so far, Minnie is probably a sub vocalist. Um, but anyway, I'll see. Yeah, I'm excited to sort of get an idea of how that goes with the line distribution thing. Ooh, this part of the song? Pop dance alternative. Oh, this is just information about them. Ooh. Okay. Once again, I wasn't ready. It was just going so hard off the gate, and I thought, because these lyric videos and these kind of, even these line distribution videos kind of have like a weird, it's usually at the end like a tiny outro that's their own music, that's the outro. So I just thought maybe I've never really looked up a line distribution video, so I thought, oh, they've got their own little intro. I'll read this until it starts. But that was actually the song. Okay, noted. I said I wanted it a little bit harder. They're giving it to me a little bit harder. Okay. I'm gonna like her. I love her voice. Okay, just this little section, it feels absolutely impossible to pick apart Minnie's voice from Shihua's voice. Just murder me. I just don't. I know I started all these videos by saying that I don't want to be the person who says I don't know how to pronounce the names and then continues to not pronounce the names, to mispronounce the names. But I don't even know what role to say. Like, oh, the lead vocalist here, or the like. I just don't even have anything to distinguish her to be able to point out who I'm speaking about. So a poorly mispronounced or poorly pronounced name is best I can do. Shihua and Minnie. It feels impossible to pick their voices apart right here. So just shows how much more I need to watch. let me also just say that, and I feel like um, pausing a lot when you're just listening to music is going to annoy people. So I apologize now. I've taken note of it as of right now. I'll try to stop doing that. Um, but I was gonna say, Mion's voice is one of those voices that, for some reason, with absolutely no logic or base behind it, we just do this as people. For some reason, her voice doesn't seem to match her. Uh, as far as I've seen, she's a tiny little girl. I think I've seen her a couple of times, like BTS, like behind the scenes stuff. Um, and she's got this super sweet bass and just this, but she's got this really like almost raspy voice. Like it's very, very powerful voice. And I love that. I mean, I'm a Taeyeon fan, so I mean, this is my life. I just keep coming across people like this. And again, I don't know what about someone's physical appearance has anything to do with how they're speaking or singing or whatever voice sounds, but we seem to always do this to make these associations between stature and voice. But yeah, okay. I'm not gonna pause anymore. This is a vibe. It's a vibe. She's done. I I love the ha ha ha. All right, that was perfect. That was perfect because it was hype, had a real good beat, and then I got really scared towards like the last third because that's usually whenever there's to me it feels like whenever there's a K-pop song that has anything that's like a hip hop beat, they get out of control. They can't handle it. They can't just again stay in a vibe. They'll get everyone who reacts to videos. They end up having these catchphrases because it's just things they say all the time. I guess stay in a vibe is just gonna be mine. But it did, and I was like, now I wouldn't have minded a switch up that that worked, that just elevated the song. But I was just really worried that it would just be like again would flip into something that sounded like a completely different song stitched to the a previous song or what we had been hearing. But it was just so hype, and it was like they found it. They said this is hype. This is a dope beat. Um, okay, the rapping. Um, it's a little. I like it because it's a fun song. Um, but that it's I'm not explaining it. It's like well, I won't get too deep about it. I mean, I liked it because it fit the song. It did fit the song. But I do wonder just because the people who do rap, because Yuki and Soyeon, they have such distinct, unique voices that I am nervous that the more I get into the discography that there's gonna be those moments where they just put a rap in a song and it doesn't necessarily fit. And I think it's gonna be super like if it does happen, I'm just worried. Hasn't happened yet, and I don't know, so I don't know why I'm even talking about it. But I'm just worried that's just going to be kind of jarring, because it's like it happens a lot in K-pop because they throw a rap into every title track. Not them, not I don't know about I-dle, but I mean in general, there's usually going to be a rap in every title track, and they feel they need it, and most of the times I'll just ignore it if it doesn't seem like it fits to me. I'm like, whatever. But they have such unique tones where it's gonna be like I'll tell you, like with Dreamcatcher, who I am surprised it took me this long to mention. Um, I love Dami to bits and pieces. She's my bias. I think she has actual skill when it comes to rap, and it wasn't like we're just gonna give you this role for whatever reason, which I feel is a lot with what happens with a lot of K-pop groups. I think she has a skill for this, and she can adapt well. But there's occasionally a song where I'm like, you maybe should have just sang. Like, it didn't need to go here. And I can't ignore it because she has an overpowering voice. So just worrying. Completely useless worries right now because it hasn't happened yet. But I'm feeling it. But now, like, I feel myself feeling it. Like, I feel like I'm going to dive into this discography. So I'm just thinking about what I'm going to get from it, you know? That was dope. So that's going on the playlist. Eyes Roll is going on the playlist. I Want That's going on the playlist. So all we have left is Tall Trees. I don't know what to expect. You know, sometimes you see a title and you're like, I wonder if this is going to be a ballad. Flip It, Eyes Roll, I kind of assumed bangers. Because again, Eyes Roll, that's, you know, or Eyes Roll and Flip It, both of those titles sort of hint at some type of attitude. You know, so I kind of got that. I Do sounds like, you know, you're getting married, you're saying I do. So I feel like I kind of got the vibe that I was going to get, that I was going to hear with that one just from the title. But Tall Trees, I don't really know. It sounds like it could be like an up-tempo ballad, maybe. Yeah, we'll see. I don't think I could ever guess from the from the title. Oh, it's short. Yeah. Up-tempo. Okay. And it's the last song on the album, so this feels right. God, I love her voice. Ooh. This pre-chorus? Oh, I thought it was a pre-chorus. It was just a chorus. Alright. We're not gonna say it again. I was gonna say, do they ever actually say heart? this is this part of the concert. Yeah, this is nice. This is a perfect ending song. why. I like that. And, you know, I'll have to, I'm going to listen to I Do and Tall Trees again. Um, because I'm wondering if like I said, I already said this before several times at this point. Like, I don't think I would seek it out. I wouldn't skip it. It's nice. But um, Tall Trees, I almost feel the same way about, even though I really enjoy it. It's just, I can't think of like, it would be a song I would think of and then just like, oh, I want to hear this song. I want to hear this song. Like, I would have to think of it and, like, it wouldn't go with anything else I regularly listen to. But I would seek it out. So like not unlike I do, I would seek it out. I would just I feel like I would forget about it. Just because I don't think it kind of goes with other stuff I listen to on a daily basis, and certainly not a workout playlist. But I like that. That was such an interesting song. It's like mid tempo, right? That was really interesting, and I liked that when it says "Don't break my." I feel I'll have to listen to it again, but I feel like they didn't actually say heart until later in the song. They were like left that hanging, and I might be wrong, but I just feel like that's what I can remember just on one listen. But overall, this was really dope, and I like as an entity, this album I think was really nice, and I think like I said, most songs. This is three out of five. 3 out of 5 of those songs I would just listen to all the time, and I would put them in playlist, and I would just be rocking with those on the regular. And then 2 out of 5 of them. Why do I keep saying? Is it 5? Wait, so sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want that. Okay, just making sure. And then so 2 out of 5 of them, I'm just like I like them. I'm being honest. Like I said, I always will be. Um, I like them. I just don't feel like I would ever really listen to them. They would just be a nice surprise at some point when I come across them. Um, and I want to look up more performances. So I'm sure I'll end up coming back to some of these songs. And when it comes to anything that's even almost a ballad or almost like just really, mid to lower tempo, um, usually does um, take a minute for it to like truly resonate with me. Um, and I'm saying that from the place of like a rock music fan. That's, in case I haven't said that already, um, what I listen to every day for the most part is rock music, and then maybe R&B. Um, maybe rap. Um, kind of. Yeah, I haven't really started listening to K-pop again until like I want to say a couple weeks ago. Like outside of the my mainstays, like which is like Dreamcatcher. Actually, just Dreamcatcher because I genuinely do consider for me Dreamcatcher, at least the title tracks and a whole bunch of the B sides. I really do put their music into my rock playlist. So I actually don't hear their non-rock B-sides that much, um, which is a anyway. So Girls' Generation I got back into, like I said. Luna rediscovered all the Luna B-sides, and I went through the pre-debut songs, and I fell in love with all of those again recently. And then went to find some of those Luna B-sides, and like I'm trying to catch up with all the stuff that's been going on since they've effectively disbanded as Luna, I guess. So I like Blue Symbol, Chu, Heejin, Odd Circle. I have to listen to the Odd Circle. Um, I guess it was just a single. One, I guess was a single. I don't know if it was an album, but that recently came out. Yeah, so I will be getting into that, but I just wanted to take, any opportunity, this small window I had here, to try and record something and get something uploaded, especially something that I had been promising. um, yeah, this was fun, and I'm liking this journey, and I absolutely will be reacting to a guide for I-dle. Is it G-idle or I-dle? I don't even know how to say their name. Okay. Okay, well, thank you guys, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye.